A huge celebrity from the 1988 Olympics in Calgary is set to run the Olympic torch out of Winnipeg this morning. No one remembers that Matti Nikkanen of Finland won the gold medals for ski jumping in Calgary, but almost everyone remembers this man, the last place finisher. What he lacked in skill, he made up in heart. City TV's Megan Batchelor had a chance to sit down with Eddie the Eagle Edwards before he carries the Olympic torch today. Megan.
Good morning. Thank you, Brian. Yes, it's day 70 of the Olympic torch run as it makes an appearance here in Winnipeg after being in the Interlake yesterday. And today's second torch bearer is Eddie the Edwards Eagle. Now, as you said, Eddie may not have found fame with his athleticism in the Calgary 1988 Olympics, but he sure did have an impact here in Canada, and he is such a character. Yesterday, he spent the day at the Forks taking in some winter activities like skating. He says he loves the weather here in spite of the cold today, and sometimes he wishes that he actually lived here in Canada. He's loving his return and is thrilled to be connected to the Olympics again.
It was wonderful to be asked, very honoured to be asked, and I took a nanosecond to decide, yes, I'm coming over and take part in the Olympic torch relay, and it's lovely to be out here carrying the Olympic torch and being part of the whole Olympic dream again.
And you know, it's been a trip down memory lane this week for Eddie. Though his Olympic appearance was 22 years ago, he says that it feels like it was just yesterday. The excitement the torch is spreading across Canada reminds him of just how thrilling it was to be in Calgary in '88.
I knew that I was going to come last when I went to Calgary. I'd only been jumping for 20 months, whereas everybody else had been jumping for 20 years. But for me, standing at the top of that jump and going down and taking off was just the greatest thing.
Now, we'll be seeing Eddie again later on this morning. Around 8 o'clock, he'll be making his way down Erin here, and he'll be passing off the torch just ahead of me up here. Brian?
That's terrific, Megan. You know, I was among the 80,000 people in the Olympic Bowl there when he was ski jumping back in Calgary, and I have very Okay, looks like we've lost Megan, so we'll just continue on. We'll get back to her later as the torch the torch running gets closer.
Hi there, the Olympic torch is making its way outside of our city. It should be here in a couple of minutes, but right now the excitement certainly is building here on Erin Street. It's going to be making its way down Erin, down Portage Avenue and outside of our city. But Eddie the Eagle Edwards is going to be making his way here very shortly. All of that coming up.
Good morning, everyone. Today is School Day 4, Recycling Day 3. Well, we begin with the Olympic torch as it leaves Winnipeg this morning to head west on its way to the Vancouver Olympics next month. It was scheduled to have left the Minto Armories on St. Matthews Street a couple of minutes ago. City TV's Megan Batchelor is live on Erin Street where the excitement is building. Erin.
Megan. It's Megan.
Megan on Erin.
Yes, I'm here on Erin Street where the procession has started. The police cars and Olympic vehicles have gone by, but we've got yet to see the torch. As you can see at the intersection there of Erin and St. Matthews, the police cars are coming by, but the torch should be coming by very shortly, and it's looking like it's coming down, and Eddie the Eagle Edwards is going to be carrying the torch here until just a little bit in front of me where he's going to be switching off, and I'm sure he is very cold this morning. He was telling me yesterday he actually likes the weather here in Canada, but I'm thinking today he's going to be bundling up a little bit extra, and he is so excited to be carrying the torch today. Just being back in Canada is bringing back a flood of memories from when he competed in the 1988 Olympics in Calgary, being Britain's very first Olympic ski jumper. You know, he wasn't very successful at that, but he warmed the hearts of people around the world. His character was so endearing, and everybody just fell in love with him. So just having him back here in Canada has been so special. And yesterday he spent the day doing some winter activities, skating, that kind of thing. And I think the torch should be coming by very shortly, but we will be keeping you posted. Yeah,
I would say, in fact, Megan, we're going to stay with you now on this because we can see all the lights coming up right behind you now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me just basically, is Eddie the Eagle carrying the torch now, or is he about to get it?
As far as I know, he should be carrying it now. He'll be he got it just on St. Matthews there. He'll be carrying it until the intersection of St. Matthews and Erin Street down here until just in front of me, and then he'll be switching it off.
Right, now I just saw some of the pictures behind you where a family seemed to just jump out of their warm car as the flame was approaching. Are you finding a lot of people there now?
There are quite a few people. I mean, there's businesses here, people emptying onto their parking lots, checking out the scene. It's lots of people, and we're seeing some runners here, so I'm thinking the torch should be coming by very shortly.
All right, I'd like to maybe have a look around you there and see if you can tell us whether you can see it right now.
Oh, there we go. It's right in front of us here. You can see Eddie the Eagle Edwards carrying the torch. He looks thrilled. We're so glad to have him here in Winnipeg, and look at that. You just can't beat that. It looks like so much fun.
Oh, that's great.
And he's going to be switching it off here in just a few meters to a little girl from Fisher Branch, actually, and a lot of her family has traveled out here to be here this morning. And here we go. He's switching it off, and it looks great. Look at that. And now it's going to be making its way out of Winnipeg to Oak Bluff, down to down to Winkler, pardon me, and up to Portage La Prairie, where it will end day 70. But look at that, Eddie the Eagle Edwards carrying the torch in Winnipeg as it makes its way out of the city today.
That's wonderful. Oh, there they are. They're both of them are there. Okay, great. Now I understand you're going to try to get a hold of Eddie if you can.
Eddie, is it cold enough for you? Sounds like he's loving the weather here. Looks like he's having a really great time, Brian.
I know what he's going to do after this.
Eddie, what are you up to after this?
Oh, that's terrific. Megan Batchelor
Eddie,
to
how
win
did
the crowd.
be carrying the torch today?
Oh, wonderful.
Bring the torch down a little, Eddie.
Oh, he's got the glasses, the classic Coke bottle glasses here. There we go. Looks great. Brian will bring some more pictures to you after this.
That sounds wonderful, Megan.
Thank you.
Is he looking a little frigid?
Pardon me?
Is he looking a little frigid?
There we go. He's got the glasses on. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he looks like he's having a great time.
Oh, yeah, we can see him all right. He does look like vintage 88.
Yep, that's right.
I can see all the reporters are around him as well, trying to get some reaction and asking him questions.
Almost as good as jumping.
He says it's almost as good as jumping, Brian. Do you have fun, Eddie?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, it was great fun. My arm was aching a few times.
Oh, was it? Is it heavy?
It is quite heavy, yeah.
Hey, Eddie, do you want to say anything Canadian? Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Canadians. It's wonderful to be a part of the Olympics again. It's a great honor.
You enjoyed your time here?
Lovely, fantastic time.
What do you think of Winnipeg? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Very cold, but a lot of fun.
Eddie, what is it about the Olympics? There we go, Brian, and a word from Eddie the Eagle Edwards as he just finished carrying the torch here in Winnipeg.
All right, Megan, if you can just go over this territory for us again. It leaves Winnipeg now, and where does it go from here?
It's going to be heading down Portage Avenue south to Oak Bluff, down to the Winkler area for a celebration around noon, and then up to Portage La Prairie around 6 o'clock for an evening celebration.
All right, thank you very much. City TV's Megan Batchelor live on Aaron Street following the Olympic torch out of Winnipeg.
Okay. Wasn't it exciting to see Eddie the Eagle with the
That was
torch?
really cool.
Isn't that amazing?
No kidding. Good
Gotta
job,
tell you,
Megan.
You want local stuff?
How
you just
excited.
have
There he
to-
is again.
There he is. Awesome. You want local? You got to watch here on Breakfast Television. It's amazing that we were there live.
That's right. Only station getting you that live right
Yeah.
now. I'll tell you that. Good stuff, everybody.
And of course, lots more great stuff coming up here.
Well, this morning, the Olympic torch leaves Winnipeg to head west on its way to the Vancouver Olympics next month. About a half hour ago, it left the Minto Armories on St. Matthews Street in the West End before heading down Aaron Street and Portage Avenue. City TV's Megan Batchelor was there as the former Olympic ski jumper Eddie the Eagle Edwards handed off the flame. Megan.
Yes, thank you, Brian. I'm still kind of recovering from that. It was such a great moment seeing Eddie the Eagle Edwards coming down here on Aaron Street carrying the torch. I mean, he's such an endearing character, and he won the hearts of Canadians everywhere. You know, he may not have done that well. Certainly did had that characteristic that everyone just seemed to warm up to, and he did make his way down here, and he switched off just right behind me here, and now the flame will be heading down Portage Avenue and heading down south to Oak Bluff area, heading to Carmen, and then to Winkler for noon, and then it will head back up to Portage La Prairie later on tonight. Brian?
Okay, Megan Batchelor, thank you very much. Go and warm up now. Appreciate it.
Thanks.